Goddess of victory, Nikke.
What's going on, everything? Wow. If you can't tell, I actually just woke up not too long ago. But yeah, that's why the alert for the stream was up so late as well, too. But what's up, everyone? It feels like it's been so long since I played, well, since we streamed Nikke. But I was waiting for this event to come out in its entirety. And I did see that the next event is already in place to go. It's like with Bredy. I've seen the promotional material already. We not Busherkin? No, we are. It's like we are tree hugging today. We're gonna be doing Forest in its entirety. What's up, Wriggle, as well? Oh, Berserkering. I was about to say, I'm like, what are you talking about? Kazan, the first Berserker. Gotcha. It's like, I wanted to do Nikke tonight. It's like, but yeah. It's like, the first Berserker Kazan did come out today. Rage. No, but we will be doing something else that also comes out this week. But let's get started with this event and get through it before the next one comes out, because it's right around the corner. Warm sunlight. Look at that. So peaceful. Until a gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one. Dotting the land with color. In the arc, spring has begun, bringing along with the warm and dizzying array of emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. Hello, my lovely Lupins. Welcome to Rupee's magnificent Shopaholic channel. Today, I'm here at Cherry Blossom Park. But do any of you know why? I know. I love Rupee. The Spring Festa. Did I get it right? The correct answer is to introduce the upcoming Cherry Blossom-based festival, the Spring Festa. Woohoo! Did you guys see that? I never miss. I believe we got together today to work on our homework. Come on, relax. It's not even that much work. I can just copy it later. I'll be fine. Besides, if you don't watch Rupee's show as it's happening, you can't watch it later. Just starts eating. Nom nom. The Spring Festa is one of the 10 most anticipated events in the arc, and it's just around the corner. How do you all feel? Aren't you excited? Super duper excited. I've already been losing sleep thinking about catching a glimpse of the cherry blossoms from the surface. Me too. By the way, Zway, are you coming to the festival this year? I hadn't given it much thought. You're going, aren't you? Aren't you? I knew it. I knew you decided to come along. Let's see. We'll need to prepare a camera, a picnic mat, and... I suppose it'll be fine to take one day off. Nom nom nom. What about you, Miss Privity? Would you like to come to the festival with us? Hey. Huh? Me? Yeah, didn't you hear? For this year's festival, cherry blossoms from the surface will be open to the public. If you stand beneath them and share a kiss with a special someone, your love will last forever. Uh-oh. Now Privaty's interested for sure. Yup. Eternal love? That's right. Isn't it positively heartwarming? So, as long as you share a kiss under the cherry blossoms, your love will be eternal? Uh-oh. Ray's there too. Are you alright, Miss Privity? You look like you're up to something. What? No, I'm not up to anything. Uh-huh. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. It's spring. That means the Festival of Harmony will begin soon. No, wait, that's not it. It's called the Spring Festa now. That's right, Litter's older. It's been a while since the name changed, but it still doesn't quite stick in my brain. No wonder Anise always says I'm behind the times. Then again, I am old at heart. What's in a name anyway? Festival of Harmony, Spring Festa. It doesn't matter which it is. What's important is that everyone has a good time. Actually, this is kind of cool. It looks like Litter has like a wing because of where she's standing right now. I hope this year's festival is a joyful one. For others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. Ah, there she is. The new one. I forgot her name. But I did read that she's based on birch trees. But yeah, Mother Nature. Look at her. She's got little puffball birds. Trina. How was my day? Same as always. I took care of the little ones in the arboretum. There we go. And had tea with Flora and Leaf. That's pretty much it. Huh. Oh, I have been hearing a lot about the festival lately. Looks like spring really has arrived in the Ark. I remember when people were looking at her attire and thought that she was like based off a cow. This festival. You know as well as I do that the so-called everlasting Sakura is nothing but an illusion. Nature, at least real nature, does not exist in the Ark. So, I don't think I'll be going. Haha, it's okay. One day, I swore an oath to protect this garden, and I've upheld that oath ever since. I have no interest in illusory facsimiles of nature. You know, that makes so much sense, though. She likes things all natural. It makes sense. It really does. So let's see. Here's the challenge. She's gonna take a left. Oh, Land Eater. Okay. What's up, Boot? Always catch the episode the next day? Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you can catch it, Boot. But you get your rest as needed, of course. But it's always nice to see you here. Let's see. Let me look at the shop. What are these? Spring Festa pamphlets. Okay. Actually, we're gonna need these. Yeah, there we go. This time I got it right. Just buy that one, because we're going through all of it. And let's see. Reward boost sneakers. Of course we have to use litter.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
Yes. Yes, we do. Let's see.
We can play a duet together.
Huh. We'll use Biscuit.
Are we going for a walk?
We'll use
Well then,
Soline.
I'll just join this team.
Biscuit's a 20, right? No, she's a 40. In all honesty, it probably doesn't matter. But we'll throw Delta in there then.
One moment. Allow me to finish one personal assignment.
There we go. Let me change that. There. Now we're set. This is a really nice UI and everything for the event. When it's time for the sun to set, I begin to climb the hill. I don't know why. I just felt like it. It's a habit, I suppose. One day, as I was crumpling up an already crumpled piece of paper once more, and staring up at the sky, I was suddenly enveloped in shadow. What was your day like? That was how I first met your mother. You look sad, so I decided to talk to you. All right, Boot. See you later. I'm not bothering you, am I? At the time, I felt like she was. I am, aren't I? I thought if I kept quiet, she'd stop bothering me and leave me alone. What are you holding on to? An ARC lottery ticket? I see. But she didn't respond the way I expected. Your family is up there, aren't they? Instead, she placed a flower petal in my hand. If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family. Wouldn't they prefer a beautiful flower over a scrap piece of paper? The petal fluttered up and away from my hand, and the wind carried it up high. I stood there blankly for a while, watching it fly away as she sat next to me. I'm Rin. Or Renee. But I think it's Rin. What's your name? For reasons I can't quite explain, even though I had never spoken since coming down the arc, on that day, my lips parted for the first time. Oh, it's Trina. Trina. So it was her. This is one of her memories. Okay. Trina? Trina. Yes? Are you ready? Oh, just a moment. She's tall, too. Makes sense, though. Tree. It's just... seeing these flowers brought me back for a moment. Is everyone ready? She's talking to the birds. And they respond. It's just like, oh no. Oh no, her name's right there. She calls us Scoops. You know, Biscuit and, I can't think of her name, but you know, Cat. Cat girl. And her cats, she has birds. Right. We're ready, Flora. All right. Are you all ready too? Okay. Lilac and Margaret are joining us, and they're ready as well. Nero, yes. How can you forget this at this event? I didn't, that's why. Nature, I'm gonna buy. You know what, Nature? This is for you. You fit right in here. We are exploring nature today. Now then, shall we begin the tea party? Sounds good. Hey, Mama's here. I'm sorry, but I have a question. For us? What is it? Well... Flora places a teacup in front of Mana. Lilac worries that it might be rude to keep a guest waiting without serving them some refreshments. Margaret thinks so as well. So before we hear Aster's question, why don't we serve the drinks first? Judging you. Oh, I'm getting explored. Would warm water be sufficient for you, Aster? I love how Flora calls everyone a different name. Sure. And you, Trina? Could I please have warm water as well? As for the little ones... They would prefer some cold water. Please and thank you. There we are. Now that we're properly prepared, we can commence our tea party. So, what was your question, Aster? It's... What am I doing at your tea party? You know, that's kind of true. Oh dear, what a question. That expression. We're not making you uncomfortable, are we? That makes me kind of sad. It's not that, but... Wonderful! So there isn't any problem. I came here on business. I had no intention of being involved in a tea party. Aster. The Botanical Garden Squad holds regular tea parties. During these gatherings, we discuss all manner of matters with the plants growing in our greenhouse. However, as you know, Trina and I rarely leave the garden, so we often don't have much to share with the little ones. Very true. Usually it's not a big deal since we have Leaf with us, but she's up on the surface right now bringing in new little ones. You know, I wonder if we're gonna meet Leaf in the main story, like first. Because she's up on the surface. That would be something. So please, if it's not too much trouble, could you tell the children about what's going on in the outside world? That's kind of a big question to answer. Let me guess. Mana's gonna be like, I have just the person to do that. Let me call him. Lilac and Margaret are curious as well. My little ones also want to know. I'm honestly pretty similar to you guys. I spend all my time in the research lab. I don't have many stories to tell. Today's the first time I've made it out the lab in a week. I believe her. And look at her, she's grimacing when she says that too. Because remember in the other event, they kind of have them trapped down there for a while. Oh. Well then, how about we listen to the radio? The only government-approved anti-aging injection in the Ark. Evergreen. Enjoy your youth for longer. They just keep playing this same ad over and over. If I'm not mistaken, the Sovereigns were the only ones who could receive Evergreen. After the first invasion, the Ark's production system wasn't yet fully established. Before the prices eventually stabilized, it was seen as a luxury item only the Sovereigns could afford. The Sovereigns. Oh, the pre-patch. Gotcha. I still have to do that. I got a pre-patch as well. Now, however, everyone has easy access to it, which is a good thing. Yes, it's a relief. Noise. And we're back. Right now, you're listening to Classic Diva, hosted by me, Noise. In part 2, we'll be reading stories from our listeners and playing your song requests. Since the Spring Festa is right around the corner, we've gathered some romantic stories related to spring, guaranteed to make your hearts flutter. We'll be accepting story submissions all the way through the festival. So if you've got one, be sure to send it to the program. Before we read the stories, I'll give a brief introduction to the Spring Festa. This year's festival is jam-packed with all sorts of special events. Since we've got Missalus' very own Botanical Garden Squad on deck as hosts, not only will the cherry blossoms from the surface be open to the public, but the Ark's gardens will also be available for viewing. So you can look forward to the... Flora turns off the radio. Yes, I know, Lilac. This is my first time hearing about this too. What's that, Margaret? How could they make this kind of decision without telling us? Unfortunately, this world is filled with people who don't consider the thoughts and feelings of others. You'd like to know who? Well... I'm sorry. Allow me to apologize on their behalf. I was going to mention it earlier, but I originally came here to convey orders from Suyin. Lobelia issued orders for us? Lobelia. Yes. In the interest of upholding market shares, Miss Liz has secured the rights to run this year's Spring Festa. Botanical Garden is to spare no expense in ensuring the festival's success, including opening the gardens. If Lobelia is the one that arranged this deal, then why is the responsibility being thrust on us? Because it's a festival focused on flowers, which makes you perfect for it. It's not like we'd be able to refuse anyway. Okay then, so for the No, we refuse. Uh-oh. Trina? Trina doesn't like this. Don't even know what's going on, by the way. Just busted in and started busting. Well, that's okay. This is actually an event story, so it's a standalone. It's about this garden event. We mustn't open up the garden. We can't. You do realize the consequences of disobeying Suyin's orders, don't you? It doesn't matter. What do you mean by that? This is what we can do. The domain which we oversee is divided into 3 sections. My garden, which is filled with flowers. Trina's arboretum, filled with trees. And Leaf Specimen Lab, filled with seeds. For the festival, we'll open up my section, and my section only. Will that be acceptable? I'll report back to Suyin and let you know. How about you, Trina? Are you okay with that? Yes. Thank you, Flora. Good. Now then, Aster, is your work done here? Yes. But there is something personal I would like to speak with you about. With me? Ah. Reens. I keep wanting to say Renee. I think it might be Renee, but Reen's research lab will be cleared out soon, before the end of the festival. If you left anything important there, you should retrieve it before then. Unless you left everything there intentionally. Ah. So she must have like
confirmed.
died, passed away. It's like, yeah, but it's like she was special to Trina. So that means that she was a scientist then. They said clean out her lab. So that would make sense why Mana knows her too.
I won! Do I get a treat for that?
What's up, James? Today, well, that's not good. It's like, I hope everything's okay now, though. As the sun starts to set, I begin my habitual climb up the hill. I must have done it so regularly because of the view. The view of the Ark is beautiful from up here, from up there. One day, as I stood on the hill and looked down at the city, I felt a shadow come over me. So, just like before, this is one of Trina's memories. That's how I first met him. That's how I met your father. I was wondering where you went. In case you forgot, residency registration is today. What are you doing out here? I know this is the first time we've interacted properly, and I hate coming off as a nag. But let's try to be punctual, okay? So, are you worried about joining our squad? No? Then what are you doing up here, looking so desperate? I realize that you've only done rear support work in the Ark, so the notion of going up to the surface must have felt overwhelming. You only became a Nikke towards the end of the second surface reclamation war, so you've never had the opportunity to head up to the surface. Oh wow. The second surface reclamation, so Trina's been around. You know, that makes sense though. Trees last forever. Wow, yeah, okay. So we got like a timeline on her as well too, sort of. Apparently there's a PGR streamer. Yes, I did see that. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, I'll have to watch it later. Don't look so surprised. I'm your commander after all. Oh, that's her commander. I should know a bit about your background. You know, I don't think we've ever seen us in casual clothes like this, you know? As a commander, we're always in uniform, always. Now then, why don't we hang out here together? Mind if I stand beside you, my inexperienced friend? You're not inexperienced, you say? Well, I've certainly spent more time on the surface than you. As he chuckled softly, he stood beside me. I'm Josh Hummett. Josh Hummett. Wait. There was a name of a commander that Litter mentioned. Remember that? I'm wondering if they had the same commander. I wonder if that was him. What's your name? It is. Hold on. This is Litter's memory. You can call me Litter. I remembered that. Took your grandma. Ah, I'm sorry, James. It's like, that's no fun. It's like, yeah, sorry about that. A credit for your thoughts? It's Senti. Litter? Oh, hey, Senti. I've been thinking a lot about the past lately. Maybe because it's springtime? She's wearing her outfit, too. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's not that important. Are you done preparing for vacation? Yeah, I know. I took a while. But I'm still not sure if I'm happy with my outfit. No, you look great. I know you're just being nice. But even so, thank you for helping me pick out this outfit. Senti picked it. She wanted her to look cute. Please, considering how much you've done for me, it's the least I can do. In fact, correct me if I'm not mistaken, but is this your first vacation? Is it? I guess I've never taken a break since joining Mighty Tools. That's insane. Litter is a workaholic. Since it's your first vacation, what do you plan on doing? I don't really have any plans. I have plenty of time, so I'm going to mull it over. Is that so? Well, I hope you have a great time. Bolt. Yes, yes. I hope you have a good time as well, Volt. See, they keep doing that. The title said Bolt, but then when she says it, it's a Volt. Yoga pants. Litter pulls out an old pocket watch and checks the time. If I don't want to disrupt business, I should head out soon. Senti, while I'm away, don't forget to keep providing our customers with the best service around. Of course, don't be worried about a thing. We're getting a new shipment of materials and equipment tomorrow, so make sure to give everything a proper once-over. Yes, yes, I'll double and triple check everything. And also, damn, she can't stop working. Before accepting anything on credit, make sure to confirm the payment deadline first. Don't let people pay without asking any questions like last time. Damn. Oh, and another thing. Litter. Yes? You don't have time for this. Your vacation is getting shorter by the minute. Don't worry about me and get a move on. Start resting already. Oh, okay. I meant to only mention one thing, but I guess I ended up going for a while. It's okay. I understand you're only looking out for me. Don't worry, I paid close attention to every single word you said. You said the new request came in, right? Yeah. From Rion. You know the Spring Festa that's being held soon. Miss Alice is in charge of the festival preparations, and she asked us to build some facilities to use for the festival. As soon as you leave, we're going to start with construction. This is the first time you've been responsible for a task of this magnitude. That's right. Before this, I've always worked together with you, so I'm both a little worried and a little excited. I promise I'll do my best to uphold the sterling reputation of Mighty Tools that you've spent your whole life building. Are you sure you'll be fine without me? Litter, just go on vacation. Bolt go wolf. It's funny because my dog's name is Bolt. So yeah, when they said Bolt, I'm just like, wait. If you're really worried, I can push back my vacation. Litter, if anyone here is worrying too much, it's you. Relax. Everything will be fine. All I want you to do is kick back, relax, and get ready to congratulate me on getting a chance to shine on my own. Alright, you, Volt, and I can celebrate when I get back. We can have a nice party. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. The Spring Festa, huh? Once the festival starts, there will be crowds of people in most places. Maybe I should visit early and take a peaceful walk along the cherry blossom path. Well, I'll be off. Take care. Let's go, Volt.
Awaiting your command.
I paid attention to every single word you said. Sounds like my wife looking for plot holes. Biscuit in her, I don't know. Her bark bazooka.
How do you like that? A grand victory!
What are these? Sakura bracelets, okay. If she comes back. What? Magata? Finally have some long-awaited time off. For the moment, I'm ruminating. It was funny, I was wondering when Commander was gonna get involved in all this. What should I do? Play some of the video games that are in the library? Steam. The Steam library. Binge a show where I can turn my brain off? If not that, then... Actually, even if I spend all day racking my brain deciding what to do, I'll be doing it while lying down in my bed. In fact, that in and of itself isn't a bad holiday. Good thing I woke up early in the morning and hung a note on the door. If there's anything I've learned from the recent past, it's that Nikkes have a proclivity for barging into my room at all hours. Ha! Just as I'm starting to relax, someone will barge in and get me involved in this or that. So I had to do something about it. So today, I got up extra early and put a note on my door saying that no one is here. As a result, no one has come to disturb me yet. After all, when you've got time off, you should have a chance to kick back and relax. And so ends our relaxation. Blossom? Flora? You seem a little startled. Is something wrong? Did you not see the note on my door? No? Do you mean this? Really? Flora hands me a piece of paper. I'm not in at the moment, so please come back later. Really? Strange, isn't it? Here you are in the commander's room. Yet there's a note saying that you're elsewhere. Someone may be impersonating you as a prank. I'll have to track down the culprit. Aww. You don't have to go through all that. If you say so. Anyway, what is it this time? Is it Suyin again? Lobelia certainly does keep us on our toes with her unpredictable behavior. But I'm actually here for a different reason this time. Flora proceeds to explain everything that's happened. Dummy. She's got plans for brains. No. At one point, she wanted to shut down the garden, and now she wants to open it up to the public? It must be a real headache dealing with her. Indeed, it can be. But her wanting to open up the garden also means that she's finally acknowledged us in some fashion. This is true. So in that sense, I consider it fortunate. So, what is it that you need me to do? Should I help you with the festival preparations? Oh, that's not why I came here. The festival preparations are going smoothly. Having Happy's help us out the last time the garden opened worked out nicely, and they kindly offered to lend us a hand again. However, what is it? I'm worried about Trina. Blossom, how much do you know about Trina? Trina of the Botanical Garden Squad. She tends to the trees in the arboretum. So strong is her desire to be one with nature, she often ends up removing her clothes. Ah! And then she smiles at that fact. Where is Trina right now? At this point, she's probably tending to the trees along the cherry blossom path. That place is crowded with people. Indeed it is. I'm not sure if you're aware, Blossom, but Trina takes off her clothes whenever she feels confined by them. Uh-oh. And this isn't an issue when she's inside the garden, but it's a different story when she's outside. I usually follow her around and make sure she doesn't do anything too scandalous. But I'm too busy preparing for the festival now, and I don't have time to keep an eye on her. That reminds me of, whatchamacallit, from Index, the streaking lady. That was hilarious, because she did the same thing, too. Sorry, Nova. Wait, what? Would you be able to look after her in my place? Liv is speaking in the stream. I'll be back after third sex voices. Gotcha. No problem, Rico. He's talking about the PGR stream. Nagahi. But yeah, the streaking lady. If you've ever seen Index, I forgot what season that was though. But yeah, the streaking lady. And she too, she was a scientist. For some reason, it feels like something is going to happen during the Spring Festa. Actually, scratch that. Something always happens whenever I'm supposed to be on holiday. I'm not in at the moment, so please come back later. I crumple up the note and get up from my seat. I suppose I should get going. Flora said she's at the cherry blossom path. Oh, who's this? Boss! It's Senti. I've got a favor to ask you. Now may not be the best time. Oh, really? I've got to head towards the cherry blossom path. What? Did I just hear you right? I'm so touched, boss. Huh? I didn't even tell you what I wanted, and you guessed it straight away. All that time working with you was worth it. We've gotten to the level where words aren't even needed to understand each other. In that case, I'll leave everything to you. I'll see you later. Wait. Yep. I was say that's Senti. What is it? What's this favor you keep talking about? I was going to ask you to keep watch over Litter. Litter? Yeah. She's supposed to be on vacation now. But she's going around making things for people instead. I've never known her to take a moment's rest in her life. No matter what the circumstances are, she's always on the clock. So it's not exactly surprising that she's working during her vacation time. In many ways, I do find it remarkable. But even so, a vacation is a vacation for a reason. When it's time to rest, you ought to do just that. So I wanted you to teach Litter how to kick back. You want me to teach her how to relax? That's right. She should be taking a walk around among the cherry blossoms. She said she wanted to see them before the festival crowds arrive. Okay, I was about to go there anyway. I'll meet up with her. Thank you. Oh, and there's something else I have to tell you. What's that? I'm going to be taking on my first solo assignment. I'll be constructing all the facilities for the Spring Festa. I'm going to do my best to uphold Mighty Tool's reputation. So be sure to come to the festival to see my handiwork. I'll be rooting for you. Alright, I better get going. Just as Senti is about to leave, she abruptly snatches the crumpled note from my hand. Trash goes into the trash bin. Oh. To add insult to injury. Damn. Maintaining a clean work environment is something I learned from Litter. She proceeds to toss the note in the trash for me. Yup. Soon after, Cherry Blossom Path. Fortunately, there aren't many people around. Instead, upon my arrival, I'm greeted by two figures. I feel like I'm suffocating. Trina. Trina, twisting and fidgeting in discomfort. Of course. Don't be absurd. And Litter, who is standing in front of Trina and scolding her. This is too funny.
I'm gonna try to keep things out, that's all.
I feel these interactions are gonna be pretty funny.
Still got some fight in me.
Hey!
Fighting is tougher.
What's up,
I
Prince?
must be getting old.
It's like, welcome back. And welcome. I'm glad you could make it.
Do I get a treat for that?
I hope all is well. Pretty good. That day, the petals I let fly from the hill led me to the research lab. Working at the lab with Reen, the days passed quickly. Without saying who was first, we would both climb the hill together. And we looked up at the sky. By the time the sun had set, Reen would ask, "How was your day today?" The days passed one after another, and before we knew it, 5 years had passed. One day, we sat on the hill as always, watching the sun go down. "How was your day today?" "Nothing special, another ordinary day." "How about you, Reen?" "Me? Same as usual. Conducting some research in the lab. Taking care of the little ones. In other words, a very special day. By the way, speaking of the lab, have you ever considered officially joining Botanical Garden? You could take your plant research to the next level. I could take you on as my pupil." That's okay. Thanks." "What do you mean?" I just don't know what the point would be. It's not like researching plants will help with reclaiming the surface. Not that I'm saying that what you're doing is a bad thing. I know what you mean. No point, huh? To mark the arrival of spring, I was thinking of holding a festival called the Festival of Harmony. So she's the one who started it. Oh, wow. I want to exhibit flowers in remembrance of those who couldn't make it to the Ark during the first invasion. If it's not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to help me with the preparations? So, wow. This squad, well, at least Trina, but has been actually no, the squad's been around since way back then. Some of the stuff that they are mentioning, it's like did take place in like main story. That's why, like the Reclamation War. I never thought I'd be asked to help with another festival. Chirp. I've helped with the Spring Festa before. In fact, this will be the 3rd time I've lent a hand for the festival. Are you cheering me on? Thanks. But you don't have to do that. Laura put me in charge of managing the cherry blossom path. There isn't much to it, considering that trees don't require much intervention. They'll never wither. With a bitter smile, Trina's gaze drifts towards the towering cherry blossom tree in the distance. The tree stands atop a hill, its lush blossoms painting the sky pink. So suffocating. Faced with such breathtaking beauty, Trina collapses to the ground. Can't breathe. Her breathing grows ragged, and she keeps repeating the same sentence over and over. Can't breathe. At some point. Can't breathe. In a desperate attempt to break free from the illusion she's created for herself. Can't breathe. In order to get closer to nature. Uh-oh. It's gonna happen. Can't breathe. Trina begins to tear off her clothes. Can't breathe. At the same time, in the world are you doing? Oh boy, here comes the old timer to tell me not to take off my clothes in public. But it's so suffocating. It's like, yeah, I imagine we're gonna learn exactly what happened with Reem and all that.
Nothing can stand in my way.
She's gonna blow. The moment I joined the new squad, I was thrown headlong into intensive training. By the time it was over, my body felt like it was falling apart at the seams. Nevertheless, I continued to climb up the hill. As I gazed down on the city, I heard Josh's voice. What are you doing over here? It's almost dinner time. We've got to make sure to be on time, all right? Before I knew it, there was only 1 week left until deployment. That day as well, I was up on the hill looking down at the city. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, this is litter now. You came here in an awful hurry. That's pretty rich coming from someone who's always running late. We're having one final get-together before heading up to the surface. Don't you remember? Everyone kept asking me to come get you. How many times are you gonna make me beg you to be on time? Come on. Pretend to humor this pitiful commander's request, will you? At least let me keep my dignity in front of the other squad members. I like Josh. He's just really chill. And she literally did say that too. When she was I forgot who she was talking. She was talking to us about how like he was just, you know, just someone that no one would actually remember and whatever. He was just kind of chill and all that. So, do you still have concerns about going up to the surface? I was never worried. Nice try. I've seen you praying up here every day. Don't worry too much. Nothing will happen. We'll all come back safely. And when we do, we'll celebrate your first deployment on the surface. Right. I'm sure we will. Alright, I suppose we can skip training for one day tomorrow. What are you talking about? Have you heard about the Festival of Harmony by any chance? It starts tomorrow. If you're up for it, how about we all go? The entire squad. Oh, that was 15 years ago. Okay, so not as far back as I thought. Was that really 15 years ago? Oh, right. Sorry for stopping in the middle of our work. Let's continue. I'm tired. All I did was make a few things on the way here, and I'm already pooped. I'm not as young as I once was. I ought to let Senti take over soon. I hope she's doing alright without me. You're right. I'll stop worrying. I should focus on where we should be holding the party for her. It's important to celebrate your big debut. As Litter mutters casually, caustically, to herself, she catches sight of a massive cherry tree in the distance. Is that the everlasting Sakura? The tree stands atop a hill, its lush blossoms painting the sky pink. Standing before such rapturous beauty, Litter is rendered speechless. It's magnificent! At that moment, she spots a strange figure. Hold on, is that? Underneath the cherry tree, something that shouldn't be there is dangling from the branches. What in the world are you doing? Litter fills me in on what happened back at the cherry blossom pad. I was taking a walk with Vault and noticed something in the distance dangling from the branches of the tree. I wondered what it was, and it turns out it was Trina tending to the tree in a state of undress. She was tree hugging. Naturally, I couldn't leave her like that, so I raised my voice at her. I knew this would happen. Son, please. I can't go on like this. Maybe you should lay off her for a moment, Litter. Trina really seems to be in physical pain. Well, since you're here, Greenhorn, things should be better. Thank you. Just use a bit of discretion next time you get undressed. Alright. What are you doing? Litter quickly covers my eyes. No, Litter. But didn't you say it was okay since Sun was here? Sun. That... Okay. That's our new nickname. Sun. That's great. We are sunlight to tree. That makes sense. That's not what I meant. If anything, his being here makes it worse. Oh, really? Stop being ridiculous. I can't stand here and allow you to waltz around naked. I'm going to dedicate my time off to making sure you become a respectable person. Me? But I'm a Nikke. That's not what I meant. Litter resumes her lecture. Well, Senti did ask me to help out, so I suppose I can't let things continue on as they are. Why are we? Why are we why? Who, why, and what kind of what's going on here? Everything. We are the most well-known, most respected commander in the arc. And we get involved in everything. Once the commotion settles down, the three of us start to walk along the cherry blossom path. I never noticed the cherry blossoms when I was building this path. Now that they're in full bloom, they really are breathtaking. And Litter is much older than she looks as well too. It's like because she is also a Nikke. She's been around for a while. Actually, yeah, she's one of the first generation models, if I remember correctly. That's why she says things like, "Why haven't I grown?" Because they had that ability back then. Just like Snow White. Everyone is going to love them once the festival begins. Wait. Did you just say that you built this path? Yes. Trina and I both constructed it. It feels like yesterday that Trina came to me asking if I could help build this path. Which would be strange for the... Well, which would be the stage, not strange. The stage for the Festival of Harmony. But in reality, it's been years. Time sure does have a way of slipping from you. That's right. I certainly wouldn't mind if it slowed down a little. That's why I'm always going on about this and that. We're no spring chickens anymore. See? We may be Nikkes, but even will expire someday. So we have to make the most of the time we have left. And that includes not stripping to the buff anywhere we please. Where did all this come from anyway? You weren't like this before. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's kind of funny for one veteran to be lecturing another. But since I've started, I might as well add one more thing. So yeah, they definitely known each other in the past and everything. That's cool that they got to reunite. I want you to be remembered the right way, Trina. As a kind Nikke who cared passionately for others and helped create a place where people could come and feel happy seeing these flowers. You've got to live life to the fullest and leave behind proof that we existed. You've been reading in character so much, I'm starting to forget what you actually sound like. Oh no. That way, when our time is up, the world and the people around us will remember us honorably. Shouldn't you complete your story for those who we leave behind? For the ones we leave behind, do you think there's any meaning to that? Of course there is. If you die without leaving a mark of any kind, how can you ever prove what kind of person you were? Instead, you'll become the subject of all kinds of rumors until you're eventually forgotten. That's why we have to work hard to live life to the fullest and leave behind proof that we lived it. As Litter finishes her speech, the massive cherry tree on the hill comes into view. It's been a while since I saw this. Did you see it last festival? Yes, and I thought the same thing back then. It's beautiful. The towering cherry tree seems to fill the entire sky with its overwhelming presence. As I gaze upon the cherry blossoms in full bloom, memories of the previous festival surface. Many people will probably come to see it again this year. We'll need plenty of facilities to accommodate the large crowds. I wonder if Senti will be able to handle it on her own. I hope she doesn't make something strange again. Senti will be fine. You've done a wonderful job teaching her. I want her to be more than fine. Quietly gazing at the cherry tree, Litter takes out a pocket watch. Before my time is up, I want Senti to surpass me. Only then will I be able to pass this watch on to her. What's the significance of that watch? Let's just say it's proof that I've lived. Ever since I started working at Mighty Tools, I've always kept this watch on me. Punch Girl is coming this patch? I know who you're talking about. I can picture her. If you're talking about passing down that watch, do you mean... Yes. I'll be stepping down from this job, retiring. Anyway, Trina's been suspiciously quiet. You're not taking your clothes off, are you? She's trying not to. Are you okay? I feel like I'm suffocating. Uh-oh. She's having another attack. What's wrong? I'm fine. Just go back. The everlasting Sakura doesn't need any care. It's just an illusion. It's fine to head back. Okay, we don't want you to overexerting yourself. Greenhorn, I'll carry Trina. Can you take care of Volt? Sure. I realize you're feeling uncomfortable, Trina, but lean on me. Thank you. It's times like this where I wish I was taller. Alright, let's go. With Trina leaning on her, Litter leaves the cherry blossom path. Even though she said she was fine, Trina's expression when she glanced at the cherry tree bothers me. Almost as if there was a sense of being sick and tired of something. Are you feeling any better? Yes. Thank you for taking care of me. Glad to hear you're better. What's on your mind, Greenhorn? You seem to be off in another world the entire way here. You and Trina made the cherry blossom path together, right? Right. Then what about the cherry tree? The cherry tree? I don't understand what you mean. I heard before that the cherry tree from the surface, the everlasting sakura, had its lifespan artificially extended. Ah. That's why it's been able to survive on the Ark all these years. Could the person who carried out those measures be... As I relay the story I heard from Sakura, Trina's body starts to tremble. As expected, the person who made the everlasting Sakura is none other than... That's right. The everlasting Sakura is one of my failed creations. Interesting.
I'm gonna try a few things out, that's all.
I don't know about y'all, but I'd let her do it. Listen,
Fighting is tougher. I must be getting old.
it's to ease her pain, so yes. And also, that's what nature would do. Heh. Alright, I'll leave now.
Come on! Do I get a treat for that?
All natural.
Proceed as planned.
Why are you so obsessed with
So
looking
I'm
like
wondering,
Reload.
like, what exactly... I'm wondering if it's also deeper than that. It's not just the fact that it's artificially been lasting this long. Because we know she likes nature. Like, plain and simple.
Battle complete.
And everything in the Ark is artificial, basically. Yeah, so... But I think it might tie in to also Rin as well, too, somehow. And since we're seeing some backstory about litter, I'm wondering if that tree has something to do with, what's his name? Josh as well, too, her commander. Maybe she should be wearing mesh or something. She's basically wearing, what was it called? The Virgin Killer sweater? That's basically what she's wearing. So it's mostly open. Preparing for a festival was much harder than I thought it'd be. By the time I came to my senses, it was already the last day of the festival. After finally finishing the last order of business, I dragged my exhausted body up the hill. When I got to the top, there you are. Shrugging hurts people's feelings, apparently. Wait, what? Rin was waiting for me, as usual. Or, yeah. How was your day today? I've been so busy preparing for the festival, but I think most everything's done now. Ha, I see. Would you like to sit here for a moment? As I sat down, Rin pointed to the town below us. You asked me before what the point of plant research was. Have you still not come up with an answer? The streets below were filled with smiling attendees of the Festival of Harmony, taking in the flowers and the trees. Trina? Plant research may not directly help in reclaiming the surface, that much is true. Still, if it affords us the chance to witness the sight currently before us, for me, that alone is reason enough. By the way, did you know? The people who came to the festival are exchanging items they brought from the surface. In the spirit of that, I brought something for you. I didn't have anything I brought from the surface, so I thought I'd simply give you what's most precious to me. Ta-da! Rin handed me a small key. It's a garden key. Garden key? Yep. I want to see more scenes like this in the future, so I made a garden. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they'll forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into that garden. Right now, it's just filled with saplings, so it doesn't look like much. But once they all grow, you'll be amazed. You should come and visit when you've got the time. Thank you. I didn't prepare anything for you. It's fine. You've already given me plenty. I have? Yeah, I'm looking down at it right now. As Rin spoke, she gazed down at the town and smiled radiantly. Looking at her beaming, I found myself wishing for something. I wished that I could see this kind of scenery and look upon more bright smiles similar to hers. Anytime, anywhere. Hey, Rin? Yeah? I want to join Botanical Garden. So you finally come around to the idea? Then you need to make a promise to me, alright? What is it? Never stop treasuring the plants. If you do that, you'll do right by the ones you're seeing today and honor them. Pretty simple, right? So there we go. Hopes and dreams like her chest. Oh. Yes. A long time ago, there was someone who led me to Botanical Garden. At that time, Rin practically dragged me to the Festival of Harmony, kicking and screaming. It goes by a different name now, Spring Festa. That day, I saw entire crowds of people forget all their worries while looking at the flora. Flora. After seeing Rin smile for the first time since she'd arrived in the Ark, I made up my mind. I decided to follow Rin's suggestion and resolved to research plants at Botanical Garden. And that's why you made the everlasting Sakura. I wanted people to be able to see flowers and trees anywhere, anytime. That way, whenever they wanted to forget their worries, they could have easy access to nature. Then I'd say you succeeded. This is magical. Thanks to your research, trees are a common sight in the Ark. After years of research, the day finally came when the everlasting Sakura bloomed. The first person I went to see was Rin. That's when I realized for the first time, unlike me who had become a Nikke, for Rin who had chosen to live her life as a human, time passed much more quickly. That's why. Loss. That's what happened to her. That's why she doesn't like the fact that it's not natural. Because she saw firsthand, she got to witness, In the end, Rin never got to see the everlasting Sakura. So she didn't get killed on the surface or anything like that. She just passed away with old age. That's what happened. My wish was nothing but a delusion. Looking back on it now, it's so obvious. All I wanted was to look upon her bright, pure smile. But I attempted to bring it about with illusions. It's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? I'm sorry. I know I'm a downer. I need to stop by the garden before it's too late. I was told to notify them once we were finished renovating the cherry blossom path. Soon after, we came to the garden to see Flora. The garden. However, something didn't feel quite right. Am I the only one who finds this strange? No, I feel it too. Aren't there still a few more days until the festival? Yeah, as far as I know. Then why are there so many people here? The festival hasn't even begun, yet the garden is cramped full of Nikkes.
I'll protect you, trainer.
I'll protect you, trainer.
Reload.
What's the matter, trainer? From Pokemon Stadium. I like all natural too, but unnatural is okay sometimes. It's like, yeah, it's like it depends on what it is, but yeah, it's true. The irony is Christmas
Battle
trees.
complete.
I actually prefer them to be fake because you don't have to clean up afterwards. You just put it back in the box. It's Josh. How many times must I tell you? We can't be late. Don't blame me if you end up getting chewed out by the superiors. Anyway, how are you finding the Festival of Harmony? It's nice. I didn't realize how long it'd been since I'd let go and relax. Well, we all need days off. If you only ever hurl yourself towards and forward and fixate on the distant future, you'll get exhausted pretty quickly. We also never know when our time is up. So it'd be a real shame to miss out on moments like this, don't you think? We silently looked down at the festival, which was in full swing, so this is another one of Litter's memories. From up on the hill, the view of the Ark, and the sight of people blending in with the flowers and trees, was truly beautiful. You know what I like so much about this festival? Whenever I'm looking at the greenery, all my worries melt away. When we go up to the surface, we'll get to see even more beautiful plant life than today. I can't wait. I'm excited too. Still, I don't think I'll ever forget what I'm seeing here today. Here, take this. Why are you giving me this? It's the pocket watch, isn't it? That's why she treasures it so much. Didn't you know? On the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people exchange things that are precious to them. I've already gave gifts to the others. It'd hardly be fair to exclude you. That's a pocket watch I used to use. Yep. There you go. It may look a little worse for wear, but it tells the time perfectly. You can use that to check the time. So now you won't have any excuse for being late. Didn't we agree to have a nice meal once we get back from the surface? You're the guest of honor, and we're celebrating a successful first deployment on the surface, so we can't have you being late to the party. This time, let's try to be punctual. I'll try. I should give you something too. It's fine. If you find something good the next time you're on the surface, you can give it to me. Yep. That's what happened. Litter has been lost in thought ever since we entered the garden. The sight of the Nikkes quietly enjoying the flowers seems to have her reminiscing about old times. He was right. Sometimes moments like this are necessary. Crap. There we go. Everyone seems so at peace. Anyway, we should try and find Flora. Yes, but how are we going to find Flora amongst all these Nikkes? Trainer! It's Biscuit! Alright, that outfit is really cute on her. I should have gotten it. Yeah. Little dog in their front pocket and everything. Sunflower, yes. It's still out. You got 6 days. It's like, I think I do want this. What brings you here? Biscuit, good timing. She can sniff her out. Huh? Do you know where Flora is? Flora? I haven't seen her in a while. Not after all these visitors suddenly arrive. I see. I do remember her scent though, so I can try to track her down for you. That'd be wonderful. Thank you. But don't you need to take care of the animals at the shelter? I know you've been helping Flora for the past few days. Guillotine is taking care of our furry friends, so it's fine. She's also brought along someone named Maiden to help her. That's funny. Anywho, just give me a minute. I'll go find Flora for you. Biscuit runs off to the other side of the garden. Even for Biscuit, finding Flora among so many Nikkes will surely take some time. Adorable, yup. While we wait, why don't I introduce you to the little ones? The little ones. Soon after. What flower is this? This one is called lilac. Whenever spring comes, it breaks into a big grin like this. Isn't it pretty? Glitter and Trina are absorbed in the flowers. The more I look around the garden, the more I can feel how each plant is being consensuously cared for. Yeah. That's right. The plants here are carefully tended to maintain their natural form. The temperature, the humidity, the soil, and sunlight. Everything is carefully monitored and adjusted according to their specific needs. The fact that they're tended to with such loving care is why the plants here are able to bring out smiles in people. What's up, Rugo? Because they've been allowed to remain in their natural state. Say, where do I need to go to see the arboretum you manage? Well, the arboretum is... The arboretum will remain closed to the public. Isn't that right, Trina? Yes, that's right. It's not going to be opened? Why is that? So that Rin can rest. Huh. That's all I can say. So that Rin can rest. Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering if she made her grave in there or something like that, or like has like her like preserved or something in there. That might be it. I heard the news. You finished renovating the cherry blossom path? Yes. So is there anything I can help with in the garden? Sorry. What did you say, Lilac? Oh my, I forgot all about that. And it's terribly important. The piano renditions during this are really nice too. Trina, I have one more favor to ask you. What's that? Before I ask, I should explain to you why the garden is so crowded right now. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. What do you mean? I thought of something while preparing for the festival. I wanted Nikkes, who work so hard every day, to be able to come to the festival and rest. So I made special invitations for them. But I accidentally wrote the wrong date on them. And that's why the garden is so crowded. Exactly. It's hard to imagine someone like you making such a simple mistake. No one's perfect. Should I tell everyone that the dates were incorrect? I think it's too late for that. True. You can't send everyone back after they came all this way. Precisely. So just for today, I was thinking of holding a festival for the Nikkes. That's nice. Oh, a festival just for Nikkes? That's not a bad idea. Which brings me to my request. Flora hands over a stack of pamphlets. In order for the guests to fully enjoy the festival, could you help distribute these Spring Festive pamphlets? All right.
Get behind me. I'll protect you.
Welcome to the garden. Welcome to the Spring Festa. For Nikkes.
Fighting is tougher. I must be getting old.
I wonder who's actually here. Like how many there are.
Rearranging.
We know Senti's here somewhere. She's building stuff. And Biscuit and
Do I get
Nero.
a treat for that?
This year's Spring Festa will feature a unique promotional event. Attendees will take these pamphlets and get a stamp when they head to specific locations. The garden, the spring fair, and the cherry tree brought from the surface. To help make this process easier, I'd like you to place these pamphlets at key locations along the route. The garden has already been covered, so if you could take care of the other two spots, that'd be great. Following Flora's request, we head towards the entrance of the Cherry Blossom Path where the spring fair was taking place. The area is already crowded with Nikkes who had received invitations. Hey! Rookie? Yan in her southern accent. I love it. Good timing. Everyone here is saying that they got invitations saying to come today. Do you know what went wrong? Well, you see. So she wrote the wrong dates on the invitations? What a pain. Is this going to cause any issues with the spring fair? Senti set up the booths pretty quickly, so we should be able to get it up and running no problem. Last time, she turned a basic general store into a high-scale luxury boutique, so I was a bit concerned. But this time, she did a perfect job. She kept the market's atmosphere appropriately modest, and the booths blended in perfectly with the cherry blossom path, just like I wanted. You taught her well, Litter. Yeah. You're certainly right about that, Yan. Oh, by the way, I have something to give you. Trina begins to explain the pamphlet and stamp system to Yan. Didn't I tell you, Litter? Senti would be fine. You're right, Greenhorn. That blush. So cute. Senti really has blossomed. Missed opportunity? Wait, what? Nyan Yan. with Cat Girl. You know what? That's I like that. One day, one day. That's right, and she'll continue to flourish. One day, she's sure to become as outstanding as you. Whenever people see her, they'll recall that you were her teacher. And they'll remember what kind of Nikke you were. You'll be remembered as you should be. So, before your time runs out, think about what you yourself, think about what you want to do for yourself. For myself, is there anything more tragic than in search of a complete, wait, what? Is there anything more tragic than in search of a complete death, leaving your life incomplete? As she takes in my exhortations, Litter silently watches the bustling spring fair booths for a long time. You're right. If possible, it would be best to complete both.
I'm gonna try a few things out. That's
I
all.
mean, we got an event called For Rest. True. Neon Neon. It's like,
Why are you so obsessed with licking my
what would a
hand?
yawn event be about? Of course, it would have to be about some money-making venture. Like, we just get involved in something.
Battle complete.
A new business that she's venturing into or thinking of starting. And she has to do promotions. So that's how she would get a new outfit. We're back at the cherry blossom path. All we need to do is place the pamphlets along the way as we follow the path. Are you going to be okay, Trina? Uh-oh. Trina's gaze drifts towards the distant hill. Gradually, her eyes become stained in pink. Just before her vision is completely enveloped in rosy hues, she squeezes her eyes shut. Phew. Do you still feel like you're suffocating? Yes. If it gets too much, we can handle it from here. You don't need to force yourself up the hill. Trina's hands clench tightly, crumpling the pamphlet she's holding. After some time, she finally opens her mouth. I'm sorry. I'll wait here. You two can... Litter gently holds Trina's trembling hands. It's okay. Greenhorn and I will go to the everlasting Sakura. Thank you. In the meantime, you can sit down here. Sorry? You heard Flora. Today is a festival just for Nikkes. It won't be a problem for us to take a short break under a cherry tree. For goodness sake, how long are you going to keep standing there? Litter grabs Trina's hand and yanks her down to sit beside her. Greenhorn, you have a seat as well. Okay. Sitting side by side, we proceed to gaze at the cherry tree. Isn't this nice? Whenever you take in nature, you forget about all your worries. Trina? There's something I've been wondering about. What happened with you and Rin? What was she to you? Trina fishes out a key from her pocket and wordlessly fiddles with it for a long time. Then, as if she finally As if she has finally come to some kind of resolution, she looks towards the distant hill and speaks up. Whenever the sun began to set, I would habitually climb the hill. Oh boy.
Let me show you what I can do.
Here we go. We're going to learn what happened.
Still got some fight in me. Reload. Rearrange.
It's like, yeah, she does need to get it off her chest though. Cause like it throws her into a panic.
Nothing can stand in my way.
Oh, that was 11. So this is gonna be the last one. Biscuit. I became a Nikke not long after I joined Botanical Garden. I did it in order to fulfill my wish. I needed time to create the everlasting Sakura. I threw myself headlong into research, skipping meals and foregoing sleep. Eventually, I became oblivious to the passage of time. The more time I spent inside the lab, the less time I spent climbing up the hill. At some point, I was staying in the lab all the time. After who knows how much time had passed, the everlasting Sakura finally blossomed. Yeah, that makes sense though. Because they're Nikke, they can definitely lose track of time. When that happened, the first person I went to see was Rin. However, the place where I met her wasn't our usual spot at the hill, but inside a quiet hospital room. Yup. It's been a long time. Rin. That's when I realized for the first time, unlike me who had become a Nikke, for Rin who had chosen to forego the evergreen injection and live her life as a human, time passed much more quickly. Ah. Okay. Now it makes sense why Flora turned off the radio during that ad as well too. How was your day today? Conducted some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. Just an ordinary day. I see. For me, it's a special day because I get to see you. The flowers are blooming on the hill. I'm sorry that I couldn't go with you to the cherry blossom tree. I don't have the strength anymore. I came too late. If only I'd come sooner. Trina, I have a favor to ask of you. What is it? The garden. The promise we made. Going forward. In accordance with her last wish, Rin's ashes were scattered in the garden, and her belongings were delivered to the lab. From that day on, I protected the garden so Rin could rest in peace. Is that why the Arboretum is closed to visitors? There's a tree in the arboretum where Rin's ashes are buried. I wasn't able to keep my promise to her. Instead, I chased an illusion and ruined everything. I created the everlasting Sakura and destroyed the true value of the plants I saw that day. I ruined any hope of seeing Rin smile again. No longer was I able to climb up the hill. Despite all of it, however, I still wish for Rin to rest peacefully. It's all I have left. And so, I must protect that with everything I have. That is why I can't open up the Arboretum. You regret creating the everlasting Sakura. That's why the hill instills you with fear. Yes. Because Rin is no longer there. I see. Thank you for telling us. I'm sure it wasn't easy. As a token of gratitude, I'll tell you my story. You will? Yes. It was a long time ago. Back then, whenever the sun began to set, I would climb that hill habitually. So now we're gonna learn both stories. Wow. And it's gone. Damn. Short waifu story. Hey, it's Julia. Haven't seen her in so long. On the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people would exchange their treasured belongings. However, I never had the chance to repay Josh. Aww. Yeah, well, we knew that because she said that before. The first day I went up on the surface, Josh died. He was killed by a rapture during an operation. He died trying to protect an inexperienced Nikke. It was her first time up on the surface. Aww. And she had wandered around excitedly without thinking. He threw his life away to protect a pathetic rookie. Damn. Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up, kid. My life for yours. That's enough for me. Stop talking. You're making your wounds open up more. Litter. What kind of person am I? I hope that I'm remembered as a good person. Damn. So that's what happened. Ugh. My first excursion on the surface came to a close, and I headed to the rendezvous point. It was the first time I'd ever been on time, but there was no one else there to witness it. My comrades left behind no wills, no mementos. There was nothing left. That's when I realized dying an incomplete death only makes it harder for those left behind. Ever since that day, I've strived to ensure that when I go, I'll leave my mark. I stopped climbing the hill. But it wasn't all bad. There was a lot to do at the workshop, and my comrades were no longer there. That became my daily existence. That's when you came to visit me, Trina. The request to construct the cherry blossom path. Once we were finished with the path, on the day the Festival of Harmony began, I climbed up the hill for the first time in a long time. As I walked up the hill, admiring the cherry blossoms, old memories came flooding back, one after the other. Banal jokes and pranks between me and my old comrades resurfaced, and I had to stop walking from time to time as I was laughing so hard. When I finally reached the top, I stood underneath the everlasting sakura. From there, I could see it clearly. What they had left behind. Litter smiles brightly as she gazes at the distant hill. Over there, that's the resting place for my memories with my comrades. I wasn't the only one who saw it either. When I looked around, I could see all manner of people smiling brightly. Some were leaving behind new memories. Some were reminiscing. And all were forgetting their worries in that moment. I want you to witness that, Trina. Even if you're afraid, I want you to climb this hill and face the everlasting sakura. I want you to see with your own two eyes that what lies there is not an illusion. So, Litter reaches her hand out to Trina and stands up. Won't you come with me to see the everlasting sakura together? Holding Litter's hand, Trina takes a step forward. With every movement closer to the everlasting sakura, showers of pink petals fill the sky as if responding to their steps. Phew. Stay strong, Trina. We're almost there. Okay. If it gets too much, let me know. I'm okay for now. Litter tights her grip on Trina's hand, and the two of them silently climb the hill. After a while, Trina once again glimpses the scenery. That's nice. Bolting the birds. She glimpses the scenery she had left behind on this hill so long ago. You once said that the everlasting sakura was nothing more than an illusion. Do you still feel that way? Underneath the cherry trees in bloom, throngs of Nikkes smile radiantly, as if they had forgotten all their worries. Trina, the everlasting sakura is no illusion. If it were, how could it bring out such wholesome smiles? Your desire to preserve the value of those plants, your yearning to fulfill the promise you made to Rin, they're still alive and well. But Rin isn't here. She can't see the everlasting sakura. There's no meaning to any of this. You're right. Rin isn't here, but her wish lives on. You said so yourself. Rin wished for people to forget their worries for a brief moment while looking at the flowers and trees. I want to see more scenes like this in the future, so I made a garden. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they'll forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into that garden. The everlasting Sakura has helped fulfill Rin's wish. It's allowed people to be truly happy, even if just for a moment, and smile. That's more than enough to give it meaning. It also means that Rin can rest in peace. Trina's gaze turns to the everlasting Sakura, the place where Rin always spoke to her. The everlasting Sakura casts its shade over Trina. You're right. Tears well up in Trina's eyes as she gazes up at the everlasting Sakura. As if to comfort her, a lone petal drifts into her hand. This is... Your family is up there, aren't they? If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family. Trina opens her hand, and petal flies up high, carried by the wind. After watching the petal for a while, Trina speaks. Thank you for bringing me here. You don't have to thank me. You're the one who brought me here in the first place. You said his name was Josh Hummett? Huh? He must have been an amazing commander to have inspired someone as remarkable as you. I should thank him as well as your comrades. You're right. We should. Litter closes her eyes as her memories intermingle with the scent of the flowers. She quietly prays that her fallen comrades may rest in peace. Litter? You said you wanted to visit the Arboretum, right? Whenever you've got time, you're more than welcome to visit. Sure, that sounds nice. Beneath the sheltering pink sky, Litter and Trina share stories from times long gone. The next time I see the everlasting Sakura, I will remember this day. Underneath the flourishing cherry blossoms, I quietly close my eyes, in order to remember today in all its beauty for a long time. In order to not forget the memories of the past, and to forge new ones for the future. Okay. It's like, yeah. It didn't say end either. But now hard open. That's normal. And this is hard mode. So we will go through this real quick. And of course, get the epilogue. Turn that off to save time. Here we go. That was nice.
Target
it's like we
confirmed.
learned about Trina and her background.
Fighting is tougher.
And we also
I must be
learned
getting old.
about Litter's too. She told us about Josh before, but we got to like see
Reload.
exactly what happened and how. So yeah.
What a wonderful denouement.
Hmm?
I'm gonna start playing.
I'm wondering if like I said, there's one more in their squad, the Botanical Garden.
Got some fight in it.
Oh no, what was her name? It took one rocket. Laura,
Battle
Trina.
complete.
What was her name? I forgot.
The battle is undeniable.
Wasn't it like Leaf or something like that. Leafa. Yes.
Fighting is
Leafa.
tougher. I
From
must
Sword
be
Art.
getting old. Stop hugging me. Those are really rough.
But so I'm wondering what the epilogue is going to be. Are we actually going to get to see
How do you like
inside
that?
of the
Victory.
Arboretum?
Another battle? I just finished dressing up.
Or is it going to lead into something else?
Rearranging.
Or it could be in the form of another memory. Wait, what?
Still got some fight in me.
I think that was Biscuit that said that. He said, "Stop hounding me."
Fun.
Yeah.
Do I get a treat for that?
All the treats, Biscuit.
I'm gonna try a few things out, that's all.
So she got that pocket watch from Josh. That's why it's so treasured as well, too. And when she's ready, she's gonna give it to Senti. That dog. They don't even shoot those. It's funny. No way. I think I may have to help them. Hilarious. We have done. There we go. Yeah, it wouldn't move on. Certain targets, the AI just won't do anything about. And I'm pretty sure that's done on purpose so that you actually have to play and not just let it completely auto.
I await your instructions, conductor.
Fighting is tougher. I must be getting
I don't know
old.
what weapon she has. Oh, okay. It is an assault rifle.
Rearranging.
I don't think Wriggle's here at the moment. He's probably watching the other live stream if it's still going on. I think he's going back and forth, he said.
You all barking at
With gusto. What a wonderful denouement.
Get behind me. I'll protect you.
This was what, 6? So we're halfway there.
Reloading.
It was a really important question too. He might just be AFK.
Battle complete.
7. Okay.
Let me show you what I can do.
It's like these are going pretty quickly. I wonder if they're gonna add a feature later on down the road, or you can just like complete the battles and just get to the epilogue. Because they said they were working on
Nothing can stand
streamlining
in
a
my
lot of
way.
things as well too. Not that this
Target
takes super
confirmed.
long, but still.
Rearranging. Reload.
You all barking
Oh,
at
they actually got to full burst. I'm surprised.
Nothing can stand in my way.
I've also been really loving all the
gonna
new
start playing.
tracks that have been coming out of the game as well too, specifically. Like, I know we still have to do main story, but I already did listen to the tracks that Cosmograph and 9 put out, and they are so good.
Do I get a treat for that? A new
So
outfit
one
for a new
more.
fight. Go get him, Bolt.
after this. The Chihuahua.
Just a little leech pause.
They're shooting everything except for the boss. There we go.
Battle complete.
Boss time. Let me just do this real quick, because we're also gonna go over Trina as well too, and test her out.
Let's have a party! You all working a Pokemon tree! I'll take care of this, and you can take that to the bank. Fire in the hole! Part of strategy too, you know. Do I get a treat for that?
And now for the conclusion. Finally, I've got some long-awaited time off. But there's something I can't get off my mind. I can't rest until I get answers. I should pay Botanical Garden a visit. Oh, Trainer, hello. Hey, Biscuit. I'm surprised to see you here. Today is the last day of the festival, and I promised to help until the end. I knew we could count on you, Sunflower. Blossom, what brings you here to the garden? What brings you to the garden today? Do you need some stamps for your pamphlet? No, that's not it. Or it's not that. There's something I've been wondering about. Oh, what's that? The mix-up with the dates on the invitations. Was it really a mistake? It's hard to say. Will you follow me? There's something I want to show you. Are we where I think we are? Oh yeah! Nice. Yep. Flora leads me into Trina's Arboretum. Throughout the Arboretum, people rest under the shade of the trees. After you and Marigold took Trina to see the everlasting Sakura. Marigold is Litter. That's great. She came back and proclaimed that she wanted to open up the Arboretum. I must say that I'm quite grateful to you both. I suspected that mistake of yours was anything but. Now that you mention it, where is Trina? She should be over there. Litter came by earlier, so Trina's giving her a tour of the Arboretum. Biscuit points off in the distance, where I can see. There it is. Nice. This place is so refreshing. Isn't it? Litter, do you remember one of the traditions of the Festival of Harmony? Where you exchanged gifts on the last day? I remember. Well, I was thinking that I would give you something that's precious to me. Ta-da! Trina hands over an old key to Litter. It's the key to the Arboretum. Are you sure you're okay with giving this to me? Of course. From now on, I plan on keeping this place open to the public. That way, people can visit and forget all their worries. And Rin's wish can come true. Not only that, she'll be able to rest peacefully. To that end, I'd like you to keep this key. Really? Litter gingerly takes the key. I'll keep it safe. Feel free to visit the Arboretum anytime you feel like resting. Okay, I'll do that. I really should give you something in return. Here, take this. Litter hands Trina her old pocket watch. I was originally thinking of passing this on to Senti, but I realize now that's not necessary. Even without this, people will be able to look at Senti and remember me. So I'd like for you to keep this. Trina takes the pocket watch with an equal amount of reverence. Thank you. I'll also keep this safe. For some reason, my eyelids feel heavy. It's been a while since I had a nice rest. As Litter dozes off, Trina gently strokes her hair and smiles softly. An easygoing and carefree smile. Rest well, my friend. For rest end. There we go. Oh, a few days later. That's interesting. This is in Japanese word for concept of rebirth and reincarnation. She's gonna come back as a Nikke. I can't believe how much dust has gathered up so quickly. Let's see. Trina looks around Rin's lab. The tables are lined with Rin's belongings. What's this? Among them, a letter catches Trina's attention. The letter begins with the following. Hello, Trina. How was your day today? It was another ordinary day. I did some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. A really special day. But you know, Rin? I prepared a festival. And you know what happened there? Warm sunlight. A gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one, dotting the land with color. In the arc, spring has begun, bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of various emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. Wait, what? Yeah, revitalization. There we go. And for others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. Okay. There we go. That was all a forest.
How do you like that?
Just getting rid of that real quick. Okay, that was nice. And like I said, we learned. We did. We learned about Lidger's past, Trina's past as well too. Let's collect all these because it should give us the background. Yep. We are actually. Let's apply that. Okay. So that was all of 4 West. Now we just have to go and look at Trina as well too. That was a really nice one. It was. Oh, let me see if I can. There we go. That's what it looks like. Do they say anything? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. For bringing me. Thank you for bringing me here. You don't have to thank me. You're the one who brought me here in the first place. You must have been an amazing commander to have inspired you. But yeah, okay. So now let's take a look at her. Where is she? Then I can actually hear what she sounds like too. Trina, here she is. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go.
Who are these little cuties on my head, you ask? They're my family.
Okay. Yeah, see? She does sound very like laid back and calm.
Can you hear the sounds of nature? Who are these little cuties on my head? Can you hear the sounds of nature?
There should be one more.
Trees may seem rough and unrefined, but they actually require a delicate touch.
There we go. She's electric, she's a rocket launcher, supporter, and missileless, and thick. So let's see. Her first skill is Nature's Grace. Activates after full burst ends. Affects all allies. Constantly recovers 4.06% of caster's final max HP every 1 second for 5 seconds. Okay, so she heals after full burst ends. Activates when attacking with full charge. Affects the targets if the HP of 2 ally units with the lowest HP percentage is lower than 30%. Recovers 2.03% of caster's final max HP as HP. Also, activates when attacking with full charge. Affects the targets if the HP of 2 ally units with the lowest HP is lower than 50%. Recovers 1.57% of caster's final max HP as HP. So, she heals. Skill 2, Peaceful Tree. Activates at the start of battle only if self survives. Huh. Only if self survives. So, okay. She just has to be alive. Affects all electric code allies with rifles. Max HP is up 44.98% of caster's max HP without restoring HP constantly. Okay, so she buffs electric rifle people. She buffs their HP. And then activates at the start of battle, affects 1 electric code ally with a rifle on the leftmost side of the squad. So they have to be to the left side of her. That's all. Even though it says leftmost, that doesn't absolutely mean they have to be all the way over to the left, just the leftmost side of the squad. And they're invulnerable for 2 seconds. Activates when using burst skill, affects 1 electric code ally unit with rifles on the leftmost side of the squad. Attack damage is up 94.15% for 10 seconds, and reloading speed is up 50.82% for 10 seconds. Okay. All 3 of the electric rifle units, just all 3. Damn. I'm trying to think who they are. We'll have to test it out. And then her burst skill is Mother Forest. Affects all allies. Max HP is up 20.14% of the caster's max HP without restoring HP for 10 seconds, but attack damage is up 20.9% for 10 seconds. Nice. So she's an attack buffer, and she's a 20-second as well too. So you can use her just for that. Where was I? Damn. Oh, here we go. Second part. Activates when enemy count aside from Nikke's is. Wait, what? Hold on. Activates when enemy count aside from Nikke's is. Let's see. 1. Affects all allies. Spread roots. Burst skill damage of skills with affects all enemies is up 435.6% for 5 seconds. Interesting. When you click on that, what that means is this refers to burst skill damage of burst skills with the phrase affects all enemies in description. Examples include the burst skills of Scarlet, Noir, etc. Nice. See? When they give no room for error and explain things out like that, it's perfect. Okay. And then activates when enemy count aside from Nikke's is more than 2. Affects all allies. Changes spread roots to wilted roots. Wilted roots. Burst skill damage of skills with effects on enemies is up 64.46% for 5 seconds. And then the last part is affects all electric code allies with rifles. Hit rate is up 45.3% for 10 seconds, and max ammunition capacity is up 20 rounds for 10 seconds. Okay, so she does quite a bit, actually. Only 4 units that burst. Wait, what? Hot pocket or something under your bed? Wait, what? But, yeah. We're going to definitely have to test her out, because she does, a few different things. We know she heals. That's a given. She does that. But then the electric code allies with the rifles. And then depending on how many... So also affects enemies with... Let's see. Affects all enemies. So we're going to have to do some reading as well, too. But let's take a look at her. Oh, wow. Even her idle stance is just... That's so great. Jeez. Look at them on her head. Okay. See, I love this. They are getting more creative with their the SD models and stuff and everything. This is cool. That smile while firing her rocket launcher. it's that's one of the scariest things. You turn the corner, you just see this. It's uh-oh. Reloading. Stun.
Someday, everyone here will feel the beauty of nature, won't they? It's amazing to see how well they've grown in an artificial environment. Life always finds a way.
And now, jeez. Yo, that weapon is freaking huge. She is big. Yeah, Trina looks absolutely amazing. Everything is huge. Yeah, exactly. Everything is huge. Be conflicted. See boobs in the barrel pointing at my face and be confused. Exactly. It's uh-oh. Including her height. Yeah, she is just everything about her. I do want to see her, standing next to other people to compare heights. It's, for example, who's another, Maiden. We know Maiden is tall, too. So I wonder how they would be standing next to each other and stuff. I think that would be interesting. Let's see. Actually, where is she? Yeah, Maiden's pretty tall. But let's go test her out now. is she? Uh-oh. There she is.
Great! Are we going out for some photosynthesis?
So they also said to the left of her, the leftmost. And also, let's see, affects all enemies in there. So, which people have affects all enemies in there? Let's see. Trying to think. I know there's the whole electric and rifle thing. Hold on, let me see. Is she distributed? Okay, no, she's not affects all enemies, just distributed damage. Okay, so that's not it. Affects all enemies. I'm trying to play on both. Oh, wait, I got it. Let me see something. Electric, and then I'll do this. But I'll say Haran. Yeah.
Just this once.
She should be one. No, she's not. I thought she was. Huh. Because of her virus. Never mind. But she's electric sniper rifle, so that would work. So would Rouge, actually. And Rouge is also a healer. And Rouge just has to be in the back row. And she affects allies on both sides. So this is something that could work. Let's
I'll
do
be
this.
the
She could
best
be our
hand in
one.
your
She could be a
deck.
one. Scarlet is the only one that fits both. Snipers don't count. Her burst does hit all enemies. No, only assault. Not sniper. Oh, I see what you mean. It's assault rifles. Huh. Okay. That changes things a bit. So it's AR. I see.
Who shall be the next to fall under my blade?
Because she's assault. I see. Yeah. Affects all enemies. Yeah, she has that too. So she works for both. That makes sense. So she's a Scarlet booster for sure. Yeah. That's it for her. Damn. So pretty much this would be the setup, like this. Sin. See, but the funny thing is, Sin is also another two. I love Sin's voice so much. But and she's a 22nd, so that's not gonna work. That's the thing. Unless you just want Sin in the party. Wait, does she have a benefit? Let's see, for being there. Affect self. Affect self. No, not really. So that's just not gonna. Actually, wait, she taunts though. So I guess if that's what you. But yeah, nah, not really. Now if we just put assault rifle instead of electric assault rifle, man, that could be something else as well too. She's super niche. But her buffs are good. Then that's the thing. Well, she also heals the team too. So if you just put assault rifles instead of like trying to cover both, then you have a lot more options here. But still, either way, yeah, she is a bit niche like that. Does she specify that, by the way? when it's just assault rifles. Hold on. Maybe I didn't click on it or something. Trying to see. Yeah, no, it says with rifles. Okay. Yeah, they should change the wording of that so it says assault rifles. That's all. I'm trying to think what we can do though to boost, like, in general. I have to keep reading it because there were so much words, but is it just electric once again, or is it just rifles in general? But it's going to be Scarlet because she's the leftmost regardless, yeah. So it's not like it truly matters. Yeah, so it has to be electric. Okay, so then yeah, no, it's like it's really not much of a choice there. Damn. All right, so if that's the case, we'll just throw a team together, kind of.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
Yes. Now, the funny thing is, though, what you go would still work. Rouge, because if you're looking to, like, boost... Because remember, she does that. She boosts attack of all allies as well, too. And she's another healer, so she's another person that could keep everybody, like... You just have a lot of healing, basically, going on.
I'll be the best hand in your deck.
So you can substitute Litter for that, or, you know, this would be the regular. And then for your threes, I mean, I guess you could just throw in there anyone, really, technically, to boost stuff. And her burst has to go off for that to work. But her recovery, she just has to be on the team. So if you're not worried about, you know, the her burst and affecting the electric code allies, then you can just throw her on the team, period. So we can test out that as well too. But in general, just for boosting, let's see. Let's go with...
Need me?
Because she boosts attack. And then also... Yeah, I guess your threes kind of
always ready.
don't matter. It's like we get longer burst. Or is there anything else in her kit? Leviathan Wizards did the testing. Assault rifles in the patch notes. Okay. Rouge says cooldown increases max HP. Don't remember if she actually heals though. It's like, yeah. Let's test this out. Let's see if it works. Or how well it works. Oh, I should have switched privacy. My mistake.
Careful so the little ones don't get hurt.
Let's see.
I need to be careful.
You know what I just thought of? I forgot she's rocket launcher.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Behold my
there you have it.
ultimate blade. Show them no quarter.
Yo. That damage, though, for this team. They got up there pretty quick.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Target locked. Next bombardment. We'll see it through.
So I'm trying to look at the healing.
So the stems don't get damaged.
It's after it ends, right? Yeah. And it did happen.
Steady wins the race.
Let's have a party.
I can see it happening.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
They're actually taking a lot of damage.
Behold my ultimate blade. Show them no quarter.
Damn.
Gently, so the
This
stems
team
won't
works
damage.
regardless.
I need to be careful.
Let's have a party!
I mean,
Nature.
because
It's a
her
beautiful
healing
thing.
is after though, I can see how that poses a problem.
We'll see it through.
Because you might need the heals, depending on the situation, like a little bit faster. But you can, I would say, switch out
Slow
team
and steady
members
wins
for
the
that.
race. Reload. Let's have a party!
Nature is a beautiful thing.
And off they go.
Behold my ultimate
It's funny.
blade.
It looks like the birds are trying to go catch her clothes.
Show them
They're
no
like, oh no, we have to get it back.
Victory! With
That's
me on your
good.
team, did you expect anything else?
636 mil though. That's good. Of course, Scarlet did the most damage. But yeah. Epino, Haran, Isabel, Maiden, Mihara, Noir, Pravdi. Wait, Pravdi 2 times? Ray, Scarlet, Soda Bunny, and Yoha. Let's see. So the other thing I was thinking, well, we know this combination works regardless, so we don't really have to like retest that, but it has to specifically say burst skill. Okay. But overall, she's a really good buffer. Yeah. No,
I'll
she
be
definitely
the best
is.
hand in your deck.
I also want to see what this is gonna do here. I'm curious. So wait, Haran does work. Oh yeah, affects all enemies. But for her, is it for her burst? Is it all, or is it just leftmost? Affects all enemies. Yeah, affects all enemies. And then all electrical allies with rifles, hit rate. Okay, so let's see. I know, yeah, you're right. Mihara is one as well too. Affects all enemies. I'm wondering if they're gonna play that into like new Mihara, if you know what I mean. Which I'm assuming we'll see eventually. Is anybody else? Let's see. Wait, Private? Oh yeah, affects all enemies. Oh wait, so I did do that correctly. Yes. Okay, I knew I did that for a reason. Thank you. Let me see. Soda Bunny, Epinel, Haran, Isabel. We know Haran. Where's Isabel? Crap, where are you, Isabel? Well then. Oh, there's Epinel. All enemies, yep. And I did see Bunny was right, yeah, so the Bunny was right next to her as well too. Okay. Interesting. She was shotgun, right? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to see like what team I can get together to kind of cover everyone's everything, but I lost Isabel. I don't know where she is. Was there a reason why they put Julia here too? No. Huh. Interesting. Like, you know, because she was one of the boost Nikkes during the event. Yeah, I can't find Isabel. She went somewhere. She flew off. And decided not to go. Oh, there she is.
I guess this is an outdoor party.
Affects all enemies. Yeah. Okay. Burst time is down. Does she do anything else for the team though? Not really. So Brady. Brady's kit sounds interesting when him to show the actual skill card. Did Drake do that? With her lightning? No, affects enemies within attack range, not all enemies. Okay. Damn. And then there was Maiden. Where are you, Maiden? She taunts and everything. She doesn't do too much for the rest of the team though as well. Okay. But let's try like all enemy stuff. I've never really used Tehran.
I'll cooperate just this once.
I'll throw her in there. See, the thing is, though, Priority works extremely well, regardless, because of what she does. She raises attack, reloading speed for everyone as well too, and she has the effect on enemies. So she's definitely, you definitely kind of want to have Priority like just there in general. So yeah. We also want to see how much damage, because Scarlet's still going to be like your main damage dealer on the team if you're rolling with Trina. So I want to see what this does.
Careful so the little ones
It's
don't
like, yeah,
get
no, I
hurt.
was still glancing at the list that you put up there. Again, thank you, Rigo. Haran carried you until Nihilist her.
Let's test your luck.
And then she fell off so hard.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
So yeah, I never really used Haran.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Just like Scarlet, I didn't get Scarlet till later actually. She was one of the few pilgrims that just would
I
not
need to
show
be
up.
Careful.
Reloading.
I think she was the only one.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Let's test your luck.
So, because Rouge, what
It's a
she's doing is
beautiful
she's
thing.
boosting both Scarlet and Trina right now.
Let's throw an executioner's ball.
Show them no quarter.
Gently, so the stems don't get damaged.
I'm looking at the damage versus the time, and it's still up there.
You must persevere. Let's test your luck.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Now, what you would really do, there is something
Behold
else
my ultimate
that I can do to make this more ideal,
Stronger. Keep shooting.
and that's move Trina's spot
Please bring me away.
because of where Rouge is.
I will accept that.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Let's test your luck.
30 seconds left.
Nature is
Yeah,
a
they're
beautiful
doing
thing.
less than the other team because they're weapon types as well.
Let's throw an executioner's ball.
I'm all in. I need to
Because we got 2 sniper rifles.
Gently, so the stems don't get damaged.
But when they burst, the damage is there. The last team was 6 million something, 600 million? They might hit 5.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Let's see.
Show them no quarter.
Yep.
Don't get damaged.
I knew that 5 was coming. As soon as Scarlet does hers.
I roll a step back.
I need to be careful.
Still not bad though.
Let's test your luck.
Please, for nature is a beautiful thing.
Let's throw an
see.
executioner's ball.
Victory! With me on your team, did
Yeah,
you expect
564.
anything else?
Of course, Scarlet. And then Haran did do more damage. She came in second. So what I was saying was this. If you do this, then let's get rid of that. Who else? Hold on. There's something else you can do to kind of optimize this team. You
want
could
me to
always
fight in
replace
this
Rouge.
outfit?
You know, like this. Or, does she have to burst? Yeah, she does. I see. She kind of does. But if you're not too worried, so her attack boost, right, is up 9.77% for 10 seconds, and that affects all allies. But at the same time, if you throw litter in here instead, you're getting that attack boost. You're also getting her cooldown as well too, which makes them just go faster in general. So, but what you could do is this. Yeah. Let me see something. Active. I'm trying to see. Where was it? Effects. Okay, so attack damage is up. Oh, that's what it is. So yeah. On the back row and battle effects on both sides then. So I'm trying to set this up so that it can just work. You want litter to go. Okay, like this then. That should do it. Yeah. There we go. Because litter will go, Trina will go, then Scarlet will go, while still being boosted as well too. Yep. That works. Let's see what happens. Never thought I'd be jealous of a tree.
You're about to witness my ultimate performance.
I need to be careful.
Okay. Oh crap. I think I messed up.
Nature is a
The reason
beautiful
why.
thing.
Hold on.
Behold.
Didn't
my
Trina
ultimate
it's
blade.
leftmost, right?
I'm all in.
Crap. Hold on. I'm gonna start this one over.
Finally, we've
I
borne
forgot
fruit.
about that fact. It's to the left of her. So it has to be like this, actually, for it to work. So then... Yes. There we go. That should do it. Had to play some musical chairs for a bit.
This match will be fun.
Ooh, music. Okay, so yep.
Nature is a beautiful
2,
thing.
Behold my
3.
ultimate blade. Show them no quarter. I roll.
Gently, so the stems
Nice.
won't get damaged.
They got to 100 million really quick.
Gently, so the nature is a beautiful thing.
Target locked. Let's bombardment.
Show them no quarter.
One more time.
I need to
Okay.
be careful. Slow and steady
I
wins
think,
the race.
honestly, I think they're being held back a bit by Rouge
Slow and steady wins the race.
because she's sniper rifle,
Let's have a party.
and they're just a bit slower in general.
It's a beautiful thing.
Behold my
This track is so good. I want it. I'm gonna have to do hard mode for some more
Gently,
music.
so the stems don't get damaged.
That's the main reason why I do hard mode.
I need to be careful.
Let's have a party.
Nature is a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
I need this track.
Target locked. Let's bombardment. Faster, stronger, keep shooting.
26 seconds left. Let's see. I don't know if they're gonna make it to 5. They might.
Nature
Who's bursting
is
now?
a beautiful thing.
If it's Scarlet, they might be able to do it.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Feel the overflowing vitality.
Oh, they did. Wow. Yeah. No. They did.
I need to be careful.
They actually. Oh wow.
So the
Hey,
stems don't get
they
damaged.
beat the last team. They actually did.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
In the end, they proved themselves. Okay. Yeah, look. Wait, what? Oh, that's because we ended that one early. So I'm like 65. Yeah, 564 versus 579. So yeah. Okay. Now, I have another, like, let's see. Can we somehow, like, one last thing. Can we somehow meta her out? Yes, just use an electric team. She does good buff. So if I just switch to electric, that's what I was looking at. I'm trying to, but it has to be assault rifles though, right? That was the main thing. Because it's not just, it's electric people with. Yeah, all electric code allies with rifles. That's the thing. Just electric. She buffs both? Wait. Let me see. Yeah, it's saying electric code allies with rifles. Nowhere does it say it's just electric. Everything it says is electric code affects all electric code allies with rifles. Then activates when using burst skill, affects one electric code ally with rifles. On the leftmost side. And then even down here on her burst, all electric code allies with rifles. Yeah, it's just with rifles. It's not just electric, period. So she doesn't boogie woogie. Yeah, nowhere does it say she just boosts electric, period. That would be nice if she did. But it has to be with rifles. With, well, apparently assault rifles, specifically. which they need to change her wording so that it says that, in my opinion. Because when you say rifles, it's like assault rifles, sniper rifle. But yeah. Trying to play on her. The attack buff from her skill 2. Works with any teams. Activates at the start of battle only if self survives. Electric code allies with rifles. Max HP is up 44.98% of the caster's max HP without restoring HP. Activates at the start of battle. Affects 1 electric code ally units with rifles on the leftmost side of the squad. Invulnerable for 2 seconds. Activates when using burst skill. Affects 1 electric code ally units with rifle on the leftmost side of the squad. So it's still the same. Burst. All allies. Max HP is up 20 point. Okay, yes, that one. And the attack damage. Yes. So that's what you can use her for. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Okay. So her attack damage boost. You can use for any team. There you go. That is one good thing about her for sure. I'm sleep. Leave me alone. Okay. So let me change this because I'm trying to see if you can get together just something like, for example, she's not gonna beat Crown, but yeah. So it would have to be her burst that goes, right? But at the same time, if she's on the team, you can have like, and what I mean by meta, I didn't mean like meta units, period. I just meant like you can do this, right? You can have Crown because in turn she'd be boosting when recovery takes effect. So after burst ends, recovery will take effect, and then Crown in turn will affect all allies. Attack damage will go up for 7 seconds. Then she's still boosting Privity over here, and Privity in turn boosts the whole team when they burst because you know, full burst because their attack goes up. And then is there a 1? We still need a 1. It's funny because I was trying to actually kind of see if I could do something with Tia in there too, because when whatchamacallit, because there's also what happens. No, my mistake. Hers isn't when recovery takes effect. She just does it. Activates when recovering covers HP. And I was looking at Naga to see if that happens. Actually, I think you could make that work. Huh. But wouldn't that defeat the purpose of having her here for heals? I guess not, because she's still boosting in general. And hers is only after burst ends, right? Okay. I'm just going through things in my head just to see what would work. But the issue is you still need a 1 regardless. So
You want me to fight in this outfit?
I guess litter would be the most ideal regardless. Yeah. Wrap hood. You know, that is true. That is actually true. Yeah, that could be a thing as well too, because when in affects all allies if in combat assist status, cooldown of burst goes down and attack damage is up for 10 seconds in general. Yeah, that could also be a thing. Okay. Yeah,
Joining
actually,
the mission.
I like that idea. Let's do that. Yeah, I love that. She could actually.
We
That's
need to
true.
prune the unnecessary
Litter,
branches.
Litter actually has competition with Rap Hood as a 1 because that cooldown of burst and everything.
The kingdom holds shall kneel.
That's true.
Behold my ultimate blade.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me.
You are out of harm's way, fleeting as it may be.
Let's see. So I already noticed the damage is lower.
So the stems don't get
Usually
damaged.
when the time gets to 115, they're already up there.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Let's see.
Show them no quarter.
I need to be careful.
So we're doing right now.
How heavy your burden
We're gonna
has
keep
been.
the same
Reload.
same team combination with the exception of Rappy versus Litter.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Rappy versus Liquor.
Got this.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
I don't know. Like they're doing damage. They definitely are. They'll probably hit 5. I'm not sure if they're gonna make it to 6 though.
Gently. So the
If Scarlet
stems
gets
don't
her
get
burst
damaged.
off, they might be able to.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold my ultimate blade.
Let's see. Yeah, no. It didn't really seem like. Oh no, they made it to 6 though, regardless.
This will make good compost.
This will make good
Fancy a
compost. Okay, okay. No, they put in work. Rappy still won though. That's funny. So now let's switch her out and put in Litter instead.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
Let's see what happens.
Get him!
Like, what's going to be better?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
I think my Litter is bugged. She's not saying anything
Behold my
during her
ultimate
burst.
blade.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me.
No, their burst is slower too. So I'm guessing it's just the team combination.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Target mark. Next bombardment. I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack. I need
So
to be
careful.
So they're just
So
under
the
2.
stems don't get damaged.
Let's have a party! Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold my ultimate blade.
See, now they're getting
overflowing vitality.
that attack burst for 5 seconds though because of
Slow
Litter's
and
burst.
steady wins the race.
But overall,
I need
I'm
to
not
be
sure
careful.
if it's going to prove to be better than Rappy's.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. Target mark. Let's bombardment.
Feels overflowing vitality.
Reload.
30 seconds left, and they actually still haven't made it to 4.
Let's have a party!
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Behold
15
my
seconds.
ultimate rage.
Feels overflowing vitality.
Gently, so the stems don't get damaged.
I need to be careful.
No,
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect
that
anything
proves
else?
it. In this team combination, Rap Hood works better than Litter does. She actually outdid Litter for a 1. I demanded it. It's like, yeah. So if you're going for
Roger.
like
Joining the mission.
a meta-ish combination, this is it right here. It's like, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's look at the results again. Who did the most? Hold on. This was 636. That was the first combination that we tested out. 636. I thought there was another one. Yeah, no, there it is. 641. That's the best team combination that we kind of got going at 641. Yep. Okay. Copy formation. Save. We already had it there, but I was just making sure. Yeah. There you go. Because this way you have everyone actually working together, synergizing. Rappy is boosting attack for the team and cooldown. You have Crown boosting attack for the team as well too. You have, well, you have Scarlet just doing damage. Private's boosting attack for the team, as well as Reload. And then you have Trina over here boosting Scarlet and for whatchamacallit, and cooldown as well too. Now there is one other thing we could test out. I just want to see something. Because I think it has to be done. We're going to do this, actually. And see what's what. So at the most, we have 641 being the best so far. I just want to see how this works out.
Careful so the little ones don't get hurt.
Because this way, I know what you're saying is like Crown's burst boost is better. It's like, well, I just want to see what it would be numbers wise, the difference in between the two. Because remember, she does boost attack for the team as well.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me. Careful.
I need to be careful.
Yeah, see, they got to 100 million a lot faster this way, though.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Target mark. Let's bombard it.
Show them no quarter is possible.
They don't get damaged.
That hurts.
Let's see.
Fully active. Pierce through.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
I want to go to bed, but I must work.
Behold my ultimate rage.
Fire at will.
This
Oh,
will be
man.
good compost.
This, I don't know. Hold on. By moving Crown and Trina around.
Fully active. Here's through.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Target marked. Let's bombard it. Target. Ahead. Fire at will.
They have 26 seconds left. I think they're gonna beat. Yeah, no. They're about to beat the other team. Yeah, they are.
Fully active. Here's through.
Nature.
I'm
is
not
a
sure
beautiful
what
thing.
happened, but this seems to be the better combination or better
Behold my
setup.
ultimate blade.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race. Gently. These stems don't get damaged.
Of retribution draws me.
Yep. Much better.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
And there you have it. It seems Trina likes to be right next to Scarlet. She likes to be right next to the person that she's boosting. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's because of Trina doing her burst, but yeah, she's Scarlet. But whatchamacallit, you would think that Crown's boost would be better, like in general. But Trina said, nah, Scarlet, I got you. Damn. And you see the difference. That's why I wanted to try that, just to see. Yeah, no, there you go. The bus to specifically assault rifle is because probably the difference. Yeah. See, but the thing is, the reason why I'm mentioning it is because Trina specifically says leftmost side of the squad, so it technically shouldn't matter where she is, as long as the other person is to the left of her. That's the thing. But she apparently likes being right next to her, or I'm wondering if it's just because of the attack damage boost in general, because either way Crown is still boosting, because once recovery takes effect, Crown boosts the whole team. Yeah, because all she's doing is bursting Scarlet. That's all she's doing really, for the most part, is boosting Scarlet. The only part that's happening to the rest of the team is the attack damage 20.9% for 10 seconds. But regardless, it just says leftmost. It doesn't say that she has to be that they have to be directly to the left of her. Like Rouge they have to be on both sides. It doesn't specify that at all. Unless you have Scarlet like super geared, most of her damage will be her ult. Yeah. So again, I'm not sure why that worked out better, because Crown's burst should just be better in general. Attack damage up 36.24% for 15 seconds. That's the thing. And then when recovery takes effect, she's still boosting. Attack damage is up 20.99% for 7 seconds. And recovery was taking effect after burst finished, because of what she was doing. So yeah. Either way though, that worked. It definitely worked. And remember, oh, there we go, my mistake. Trina was also boosting Privity because of Privity's affects all enemies. So that was something too. But listen, the results spoke for themselves right there. Yeah. 806 versus 641. So there you have it. This is actually the best formation. Not sure why, but it is. Okay. It's like, you know what? It's like, I'm also feeling good. So, let me actually do this real quick. Where is it? Where are they? I might as well. Let's use some of these. They've been sitting here for a while now. I want to see what happens. See if we get anything good. Look at Scarlet's skill. Where are you, Scarlet?
No, I found something.
There's a 30% chance of activating when attack deals 103.68% of final attack as additional damage. Ah, Zatoichi, that's why. Zatoichi. Activates when HP falls below 60%. Affects self. Critical damage is up continuously. So you know what? It's like, yeah, that might have played a role too. Okay. One of them has to do with health. So if she is lower on health, that's right, critical damage goes up. But in general, there's a 30% chance of activating when she's attacked. So that probably does something too. I'm just stretching here. So yeah. Okay. You know what? No. I think that, hold on. That might make all the difference actually, because remember, Crown taunts. No, but she does that in general. It's not part of her burst. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's strange. Let's go back here. I want to use these up. Yay. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. For like purples. Let's see. Got 3 high quality here. Another maiden. Okay, okay. Let's use up the Elysions. Oh, wait. What?
The legendary pirate mast has arrived.
Nice. Yar. Okay. There we go. Nice. Got masked. On Thursday, you can get Anchor. Hey, more privacy, but she's already maxed out, so. Time for Missless. Oh. That hurt. Let's see. Let's use up the Pilgrim overspec. Actually, the funny thing is, I don't think you can get Rappy, though. I don't think she... Oh, no, she is in here. Yeah, they did add her to it. You can? Oh, man. Let's see. No. Hey, you know what? I'm happy I got another Dorothy. That works. I'm very happy about that. Okay. It's like, I want to give Trina a role, but I don't need her. But I'll give her a role. There we go. We get our free 10 pull. There she is. Yeah, as you can see, I've been saving gems. I haven't been pulling. Listen, half anniversary is coming up, so I'm just like, yeah. Also, she's not limited. That's another thing too. I've built up my ordinary pulls again as well too. So we're gonna have a nice half anniversary, as well as some friendship pulls. But yeah, I'll give her a pull. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Okay. Since there's only a day left on her as well, too. I don't really use Scarlet all that much either. It's like, so yeah, but as you saw from the mold, just got masked, so eventually I'll get her too. Let's go back here to Forest. Ah, nice and peaceful. But alright guys, it's like that's actually gonna do it for this one. We went through all the forest, we tested her out and everything, and we did some pulls too actually. So yeah. I know that the next event is coming up. It's like, but once again, it's not like a big special event, so we'll wait until that's all out to actually do it. But so that means that the next Nikke stream, we will be doing main story. So look forward to that. But all in all, Forest is really nice. And we got to learn about Trina and Litter. Well, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. And until next stream, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, everyone.